Okay, guys, so as you can see, I'm driving, and I just had this message on me, and I don't care if the lighting is bad. It's the message that I really want you to focus on. It's unorthodox, but if you've been following me on Instagram for the past 2 years, you clearly know my name is more unorthodox than it is Pyosha, okay? So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into it. Before we get into it, I just want to go ahead and seal this message in a prayer. Let my words be understood fully and clearly. Let the things on my heart and mind be expressed without confusion. Let it be expressed in clarity. Let me be understood. Let it resonate and amplify inside of every ear and mind that it lands. Peace and power. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. So, this past weekend was my birthday, as we all know, and I made a skit. Not even a skit, I just posted a reel being sarcastic about how fantastic it was. And in that skit, I said, make way, be word. There's an elephant in the room, and it's this A word. Right? Yes. So, a little backstory on what happened that evening. So, that evening, it actually had nothing to do with my behind. I was just being, crass, honestly. You know how I could be. Again, if you follow me on IG at I am Pyosha, then you know my style of humor at times can definitely be dark humor, sarcasm, and just basically bullying the devil right back type shit. I mean, S word. I'm trying to cleanse my vernacular up, so please work with me. I am attempting to do such, okay? And I'm just going to post this too. I'm not even going to edit it. I'm just going to let it be raw, let it be what it is, So that evening, I went out. I was supposed to go with my friend so me and her have been friends on Facebook for like 5 years now. It was my first time meeting her. She also did my locks. Oh, the lighting is really bad. Oh, that's a good, hi, hey guys. Okay. So, oh gosh, now I gotta get y'all back up here. Boom, there we go. So, I met her, not that night, but I had met her the previous night, and it was an awesome vibe with her and her guy, A, B, and C. The next night, we had made plans again, but she just ended up doing her own thing. Her schedule kind of caught up to her. Now, with that being said, because it was my birthday weekend, I had all these outfits to be on Virginia Beach, and you know what I mean? Like, I just didn't want that Friday to go by, on top of the fact that that Saturday, the 26th, was my birthday. So I just wanted to bring my birthday in, not sitting alone in a hotel room out of town. You feel me? Ooh. A random ass tabby cat just ran by. Badass. Cause it's just like, I'm literally coming from Virginia right now. It's early in the AM, so it's still dark. And it's just like, where was the cat even coming from? What's across the field? Nasty. Anyways, cats be out humping. That's the problem. Now, with that being said, I went out alone. Now, I didn't go far because, again, I'm out of town. I'm by myself. So, I literally went virtually across the street, like down and around the little median, literally 5 minutes away. First thing that happens as soon as I get there, let's just jump right into that. It was the fact that as soon as I got out the car, I was looking good and I didn't get no compliments. And to me, that's negative energy. It was like, oh, y'all being funny? Okay. Not that I need anybody to validate me, but if you speak the language of the universe, then you know what I mean? Like, because I speak the language of the universe, let me say it that way. That should have let me know that that wasn't the environment I should have been in. Because already the environment did not reciprocate what I'd seen in myself and in the mirror. Like, before I got there, I was feeling beautiful and lit. And when I arrived, the people that I seen walking through the parking lot did not reciprocate that love and appreciation of the beauty I had already seen in myself. That was like strike one. I have a 3-strike thing for anytime I'm out or dealing with a person. It's like, if there's 3 signs of lack of reciprocity, then this person or this situation isn't for me. But again, I was being thirsty and wanted to be out and amongst my peers. Anywho, which is not common. Y'all know I stay my behind out the way and in the house, okay? And if you don't know, now you know. Welcome to my channel. I'm Pyosha. Drop your name in the comments. It's nice to meet you. Now, the second sign, I'm almost at the door. It's a couple coming out. They like, nah, they charging $25. We leaving. So I laugh and I'm like, it's okay. I got the $25. You know what I mean? Struggling single mom of 3 definitely wasn't a sign of reciprocity. It's your birthday. You're supposed to have a fleet of people offering to pay to get you in. Like, you should not have paid your own money, but that was the second sign. As you're entering, people are already disappointed and leaving. They were also they had like a really nice energy about themselves as well. What did I do? You know, nothing major. Just slap the universe in the face and continue to go inside. Didn't go inside. There wasn't a line, but for some reason they just wasn't letting people in immediately. Like, I don't even know what that moment was about. It was an extremely intoxicated guy, then another girl who was standing there with ashy heels, and I just couldn't quite understand. But the point is, there was a pseudo line and more signs from the universe like, hey, how about no? You know? So, ignore that, because I am consistent, and go inside, pay my money, and I already have to use the restroom, because as I mentioned before, 3 kids. Yeah. Anyways, so, just gonna make a joke about my bladder, but we're not even gonna do that right now. Moving forward, go inside, gotta use the bathroom. There's literally 3 bathrooms. The bouncer told me, the bartender told me. I'm like, okay. They pointed them out. I asked the bouncer, then as I got inside, I reassured with the bartender. She said the same thing. All 3 of the bathrooms are completely occupied with long lines. Bro, my worst nightmare. I'm in my birthday outfit, not my birthday suit. That'd be risque. But I'm literally doing the pee-pee dance as soon as I get there. Luckily, after going to all 3 of the restrooms and then finally just, you know what I mean, choosing one, waiting it out. This was the 4th sign of a lack of reciprocity with this environment. I then say to myself, I'm gonna have a shot and I'm gonna go to another place. Nope. What do? I use the restroom, come out, order a double shot, and I say to myself, nah. Or was it the liquor talking? Nah. I'm not even trying to drive nowhere else. I'm right here, the room right there. I'm about to just stay. I'm not letting nothing move me. Honey, I am an Aries, which is, and then at the same time, what is it? I'm cardinal, if I'm correct. So that just means assertive and aggressive, to put it short. Not even aggressive. I'm just assertive. I'm militant. Although I can be goofy and playful and whatnot. And I love those things about myself. I genuinely do. It's not fabricated for the internet. I could be a total child. And you know what I mean? Like, I could really be extremely playful, fun, and loving. Again, I'm out of state and I'm alone in a club. I don't do clubs at all. I don't even want to say I don't really do clubs. I don't do clubs. I'm a lounge and really clean, cute, modern bar type of person. So I'm already out of my element. You know what I mean? Obviously, I travel alone often. Y'all know that. So it's not the alone part. It was really the alone in a club part. Right? Oh, we got some light. Hi, y'all. So, with that being said, as I'm sipping, I'm just kind of chilling by the bar, doing my two-step, observing the environment that I'm in. Like any grown adult would do or know. Y'all let me know. When you go into a club, what do you do? Have you ever been to a club by yourself? Obviously, this wouldn't be, you shouldn't be commenting if you've never been in a club or a party environment by yourself, because the answer, obviously, you know what I mean? I really would love some input from people. Like, if you're by yourself and in a party environment, how do you interact and really kind of unwind and still enjoy yourself? With that being said, the way I enjoyed myself and unwinded was, again, doing my own little two-step, my little dance, enjoying the music, not overtly, no, nothing like I do on my OnlyFans. I don't even, whether I was in a big group of friends or not, I'm just not a bend it over, bust it open type of person in public, because I actually have a real huge behind. Like, it's I don't know. I guess I'm just not comfortable with moving it like that and knowing that somebody can actually, it's the energy that it invites, to be honest with you. Like, I can't be a big booty woman standing alone, just looking all bad and delicious, bent over, twerking or squatting down, scrubbing the floor. Not that I have anything against it. It's just the energy that it invites for my body type is no bueno. Okay? No. Now, with that being said, I'm not dancing like that, but I am smiling. I am moving my hands. Like, all my body language is saying, in my opinion, obviously, I'm talking about what I believe I'm looking like, or what I believe I'm giving in this environment, is chilling, vibing, and enjoying myself. But just like a low-key vibe, like, you know, nothing crazy. I'm being kind and cordial. I'm making eye contact and smiling at people that's walking by. People, you know, brushing against each other. It's not packed, you know, it's not empty. I'm stepping back. I'm letting people go. People brushing against me. It's no problem. So again, my demeanor and my body language is peace. It's love. I'm complimenting the ashy foot girl because me and her came in together. So it's just like, and she was by herself. But turns out she actually knew a whole group of girls. Why all her friends look better than her? And I'm not dragging her, because she literally looked like how she looked. It is what it is. Like, she really looked a little bit fucking crazy. But, ooh, see, I said I was gonna stop cursing. She looked a bit messed up, like dusty. And it was peculiar how her homegirl was up there with a Rolex, The other one, she was just fresh with like the biker shorts and the tube socks, fresh J's, like beautiful natural long hair, chocolate. Like, everybody she was with looked good. Anyways, let me get back to the story. Ashy foot girl came over to the bar, me and her talking and laughing. We're vibing. She goes back where she was at. I'm still doing my thing. Next thing I know, it's beef. Next thing I know, it's beef. Yeah, literally. Just how I just went from me vibing and chilling and everything's great to it's beef. Yes, it's eye contact warfare. Now we in an eye rolling contest. Not me. You know what I mean? I say we because the energy was being directed at me, but I'm not doing that. I see it. I'm more of a smirk and giggle and look away type of person. Like, I'm more of a hit the drink and just like, go ahead, man. I'm not even interested in this shit. My enemy is none true black woman. You know what I mean? I'm more of that type of spirit, and I move like that and did move like that. But that didn't mean anything. One whisper led to another whisper. Now a whole clique of grown women, because we're not talking about teenage women at all. Grown in the face, grown in the body. No mistake about their age. I'm 31. Thank God. As of Saturday. And they look to be my age, if not older. Not dragging nobody. Just like, they could definitely be 35. If not 40. For sure. But nobody in there was younger than 25. Not the people that had all that antagonistic energy. No. So I'm just like, yo, this shit corny. Did I leave? No. Didn't leave. And that's something that I need to take up in the damn mirror with my ancestors. Because, like, what? Why am I still there? And I know why my lower self was still there. But I just don't understand why my higher self allowed me to still just like, yeah, I'm just like, how my lower self can be so unreasonable and stubborn. It just was like, y'all want to be corny. I'm a one chick army, even though I didn't come here to fight, but I also didn't come here to run. And that's where my mind was at and just stayed there. What? Next thing I know, the DJ on the microphone subbing. Yes, y'all, subbing. Oh, if you ain't got the knees for it, just say that. If you ain't got, I'm like, wait, what? I'm being bullied now? It was more comments to that I'm not gonna get into. One, because, all right, he said not mine, but it was just like, he went from talking about how, oh, don't be in here acting stank and stuck up, to, oh, your knees must not work, to, oh, your butt's not that big, it's just wide. It was like everything to make me feel completely unwanted and ugly. I'm neither. So again, it didn't bring out sadness in me, and it didn't make me want to leave. It just made me want to hurt his feelings back. Honestly, lower self be like if I don't, and then you know how they say, if it don't apply, let it fly. In that moment, the sentence, that idiom was nowhere to be found. In the moment, it was, if it don't apply, I'm gonna slap you in your face for talking about me. It was a Will Smith moment for me. So I went up to the stage, put my leg on the stage, and gestured for him to eat my belt buckle. For sure. I was definitely talking about my belt buckle. And when I tell you that man went from a 5 to a 5, like what? He went from 5 to 555. I was going to say 10, but I'm like, no, he went over the top. Now, next thing I know, a girl brushing my shoulder. Oh, God. I literally was about to get jumped. And in that moment, I made an executive decision. I said, do we want to get jumped tonight? And self said no. But I'm with whatever. And I'm like, yeah. Higher self really was talking at that point. You feel me? And was like, yeah, we're not getting jumped tonight. 1, we're too cute. 2, we're 5'2". Everybody in here got broad shoulders and is at least 5'5". Ma'am, did I pussy out? No, I ain't do that either. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I looked at her, leaned into the push instead of moving away from it. I know, antagonistic. I know, I need to grow up. And it's funny, ironic, I need to grow up. On the day that I'm supposed to be aging, I'm literally acting like a child. What? All right. So, I lean into the push and I go, don't touch me. Oh, no, I'm skipping. I'm sorry, I moved ahead. I leaned into the push. She looks at me. I'm looking straight ahead. Like, you came over here playing stupid. Keep playing stupid. Remember, you can't see. That was where I was at with it. I'm looking straight ahead. So then she reached her hand, and I'm not joking with y'all, puts her hand under my ass and slides it behind my coochie. Even right now, just saying it, oh my gosh, I just wanted to black. Like, I wanted to black. I'm currently in court, and I also have 3 children, and I'm also out of state. So I go, hey, yo, don't touch me. But at this point, I done leaned in closer. Like, I'm provoking her with my body language. I ain't even gonna lie. But my words was like, hey, yo, this is what we not about to do. She said, you don't touch me. Mind you, she came all the way over here. Mind you, that's the story started because you get what I'm saying? It's childish. It's extremely childish. So I said, oh, we not about to argue. And that's me in my head with it. I'm like, nah, we're not even going to debate that. I said, hey, yo, I got nothing but respect for the black woman. And I mean that shit. Yep, me too. Me too. That's her response, right? I'm like, nah, I'm being dead ass. And then she stepped off of me. And then I stepped off of her. And I was like, nah, but for real, have a good night. She said, well, I like bitches. I said,
in a quarter mile, use the right 2 lanes to take road.
I said, I mean, I like men, but I respect the black woman. Again. And it's straight eye contact on some shit. I wanted her to punch me so bad. Oh my God. I needed a reason.
Use the right 2 lanes to take the ramp to Delaware 1 North.
I needed a reason to snap. And she didn't give me one. She already gave me.
Continue on Delaware 1 North for 7 miles.
But she didn't. Now, I say all of that, right? I gave y'all the whole layout of the story, right? Because I just want to know where exactly was the origin of the problem. Like, where did the problem literally begin? What in that scenario, like, this is psychology class at this point, what provoked so much animosity? And that commonly happens with me and black women. It was so funny because the hairstylist, the girl I went down there to get the locks done by, she said her sister actually experiences something similar. She said women gravitate to her. Women are super cool with her. They be trying to hug and dance on her, all types of extra shit. She said, but her sister has experiences like me where women are competitive, fighting, and catty with her sister. Like, her sister just can't attract positive women. And I'm like, yeah, what is that about? She even mentioned, because she wasn't there with me that night, hello, I was by myself, but it was 2 things that she mentioned to me. One, how her and her homegirl actually was in that club a few months ago, and she's my age as well, and they had to beat up some females together, and they was outnumbered. None of us are ratchet though. Like, I need the record to show that. Like, hello, YouTube. We're not those types of females. We are all from the hood, but we don't be out here fighting. And she has 3 children as well. Like, we literally don't do that. So when I tell you this environment in this club is literally just like a den full of rats, like, moving on. And I hate that I am literally referring to, honestly, it was predominantly black women in there. And I just said a den full of rats, because in nature, in mind, and in action, that is how they moved and handled themselves and others. And not just with me. It's not even like I'm personally offended, because I am. It was just the fact that the whole nother female had the same negative experience. But with her story, like, bottles was bust, like, it was crazy. And that was the energy that I really was getting. I was just like, yo, y'all bitches is about to literally jump me. Like, and not even cute. Like, it's not gonna be like a cute ass whooping. It's about to be a girl fight. Like, it's about to be stupid. Anyways, she mentioned the second thing. So that was one thing that she shared, how she actually had that interaction. But then she mentioned, remember I told y'all when I first went out there, the first night, me and her hung out, we had went to a bar together. But in that bar, as I'm standing over there just happy to finally have met her, everything, just like the vibe, it was just so dope. I was just loving the energy. While I'm looking across the bar, just literally, you know, just happening to look, using the eyeballs I have. Thank God I can see. You feel me? I am being glared at again. Eye contest. And it's just like, wait a minute. What's happening? So I kind of brushed off like, oh no. You know what I mean? How sometimes you can just perceive things incorrectly. I was like, she's not rolling her eyes and looking upset with a stranger. That'd be crazy. Honey, tell me why I done looked over there again. She looking. I said, okay, it's definitely happened. Gave it 5-10 more minutes. Looked over there. I said, okay, it's definitely happening. I tell my own girl about it. Now she starts peeping it. I done turned my back to the girl entirely. The whole evening, she just kept doing it. So she references that after I tell her about what happened on Saturday. That Thursday night event happened with us at the bar. You feel me? So she's just like, yeah, because that girl even kind of gave you that energy. I said, yeah, but you on the outside looking in. Can you say what I did? Like, she was like, you ain't do a damn thing. Some women are just like that. And I'm like, yeah, but like, why do I keep attracting them? I don't know what it is. I can't twerk. I could barely walk in heels. I'm the most humble. Like, it's peculiar to me. It truly is. I'm like, what is it? Because I'm not in here humping the ground. Girl, do what you do. You're not being judged. And I find that odd too. I find it that when you're around people not doing what they do, because I was about to say women, but it's not a woman thing. Like, if you get around somebody, like all your cousins is drinking and you tell them, oh, no, I don't even drink no more. I don't smoke no more. Everybody start getting all uncomfortable, like, oh, she's an outsider. You can't be around here. You must be the ops if you don't move how I move. What? I don't have to move how you move, number one. To be amongst you and to understand you and respect you, I don't need to move as you move. Furthermore, polarity equals balance. I don't know why y'all think, not even y'all, like, it's just, people just really be like birds of a feather. I'm not a bird. Bitch, I don't cluck at all. I'm working on flying though, but that's another story for another day. With that being said, I was completely disrespected and I'm also confused. And I wanted to share that story with y'all. Like, let me know what y'all think. Because it disturbed me. It did. It disturbed my peace. That I was ready to fight. Completely ready to fight. And the line of work that I'm in, it calls for something of a higher caliber than that. And it just got me so beside myself. I was so disappointed in my people. And I also was disappointed in myself because, like I said, I ignored the signs that were telling me this environment is not going to support your light. This environment is not going to support the love in you. This environment is not for you, is what I ignored. So I'm disappointed in myself also. That's my little story time for right now. Story time in the dark. But I'm driving, y'all. Making my way downtown. Yeah, I couldn't stay another night in Virginia. I couldn't do it. Like, the entire energy just was gross. The most positive, the only positive I've had was hanging out with my loctician and finally meeting her. I feel like she's going to be a lifelong friend. Shout out to Ebony. Everything else was just like, where am I? And why am I here? Oh yeah, the boat trip. I gotta share the boat stuff. I forgot. The boat was awesome, but tell me why I had the weirdest dream. I'm gonna share the. I'm gonna attach the link to that in here because yeah, the boat dream was crazy. And yeah, I'm about to go ahead and sign out. Again, let's go ahead and seal this message. Yes, I want my words to be understood. I want my words to fall upon the correct ears. I want my message and the intent of my heart and mind to be delivered properly and in full. Okay, y'all? Have yourself a beautiful evening. Talk to you later. With love.